World War I wasn't just a random explosion of violence. Every country that joined this massive war had a reason, political, strategic, or sometimes emotional. Let's break down why each major nation joined this global disaster that reshaped the 20th century. In the early 1900s, Serbia was buzzing with nationalism. Many Serbs and other Slavic peoples dreamed of freedom from the crumbling empire of Austria-Hungary, which at the time controlled regions like Croatia, Bosnia, and other Slavic majority territories. Secret societies like the Black Hand wanted to unite all Slavs under Serbia and were willing to kill for it. On June 28, 1914, Gavril Princip, a Bosnian Serb, shot and killed Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, in Sarajevo. That single bullet shook the world. Austria-Hungary saw the assassination as a direct threat to its crumbling empire. Backed by Germany, they delivered a harsh ultimatum to Serbia on July 23, 1914. The ultimatum included demands like suppressing anti-Austrian propaganda, removing military officers involved in nationalist groups, and allowing Austro-Hungarian officials to participate in the investigation on Serbian soil. Serbia accepted most of the demands, but crucially, rejected the ones that would have allowed Austria-Hungary to control its internal investigations. To Vienna, this partial compliance was as good as a no. On July 28th, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, and by the very next day, their artillery was pounding Belgrade. Russia, the big brother of the Slavic world, stepped in to defend Serbia. After Austria-Hungary began shelling Belgrade, Russia responded by mobilizing its massive army on July 30th, not just to protect Serbia, but to push back against Austro-German dominance in the Balkans. But were those the only reasons? There were deeper motives too. Russia saw this as a chance to restore its global prestige after its defeat in the Russo-Japanese War in 1904 to 1905. And more importantly, it had its eyes on the Bosphorus and Dardanelles Straits, which were controlled by the weakening Ottoman Empire. Controlling those straits would give Russia vital year-round access to the Mediterranean and boost its trade and naval power. Germany, allied with Austria-Hungary, viewed Russia's mobilization as an act of aggression. On August 1st, 1914, Germany declared war on Russia. 2 days later, Serena declared war on France. Why France? Because Germany knew that Russia and France were bound by the Franco-Russian alliance, a defensive military pact formed in 1894. Rather than wait to be attacked from both fronts, Germany chose to strike France first. This was the infamous Schlieffen Plan, a blitz strategy to defeat France quickly before turning east to face Russia. France was considered more dangerous in the short term due to its faster mobilization. This wasn't just a military shortcut, it was a strategic gamble that backfired. Beyond tactics, Germany felt encircled by the triple intent, Britain, France, and Russia, and feared geopolitical isolation. At the same time, Germany envied the vast colonial empires of Britain and France in Africa, Asia, and beyond. By winning a large-scale war, Germany hoped to break their dominance and claim a bigger slice of the global pie. France didn't just jump into the war because of an alliance. Sure, they had signed the Franco-Russian alliance in 1894, which promised mutual defense if either was attacked. But deep down, France had unfinished business. Ever since losing Alsace-Lorraine to Germany in the Franco-Prussian War of 1870, France had been holding a grudge, a national humiliation they couldn't forget. Reclaiming that territory was a matter of pride. At the same time, Germany's growing power, economically, militarily, and industrially, was making France nervous. If war was inevitable, better to fight now alongside Russia than later, alone.